Hello everyone. Today I am going to read a question that was asked to Sri Ramana Maharshi by a spiritual seeker, or I think he was a freedom fighter at that time during the period of independence. So this is a question that disturbs many of the spiritual seekers who are staying in the world and still seeking spiritually. The, there are two aspects to this question. The first aspect to the question is, by focusing on ourselves spiritually and by doing meditation and by changing to ourselves, by trying to change ourselves, are we neglecting others in the outer world by not changing the outer world first and trying to change ourselves by paying attention to ourselves, by seeking happiness first before changing the world and giving happiness to the outer world before giving happiness to ourselves, right? And the another aspect of this question is this also disturbs some time, is if the outer world is mere an illusion and not real, then what is the point of living in such a world and doing service to this world, right? Instead, we should leave this world, go somewhere to the mountains or a secluded place and focus only and only on our spiritual progress. Okay, so now I will go ahead and read the question first from the seeker, and then also I will read the answer. Of course, I will read the answer then. So the question is, but we see pain in the world. A man is hungry. It is a physical reality. It is very real to him. Are we to call it a dream and remain unmoved by suffering of the man? Okay, I will read the question again. We say we see pain in the external world. We see men who are hungry, and it is their physical reality, and which is very real to him. So, are we going to call it a dream for this man and remain unmoved by his suffering? Now, Ramana Maharshi answers this question. From the point of view of jnana or reality or truth, the absolute truth, the suffering we speak of is certainly a dream, as is the world of which that suffering is an infinitesimal part. In a dream you have, when you are asleep, you yourself feel hunger and see others also suffering from hunger. So when we dream, in one of our dreams, we may feel hungry and see other hungry people around us. Right? This may happen in our dream. Then we go ahead and feed ourselves in our dream and moved by pity, feed the others who are hungry as well. So long as the dream lasted, all the suffering was quite as real as the suffering you see in the world is to you now. So when we are in our dream, the suffering we feel and we see is quite real to us, as is the suffering that we see in the external world, in our day-to-day world. Next, Mercy says, it was only when you woke up that you discovered it to be unreal. You might have eaten heartily before going to sleep, but you still dreamed that you had been working hard in the hot sun all day and were tired and hungry. Then you woke up and found that your stomach was full and that you had not stirred from your bed. So he's saying, even though in the dream time we might have felt hungry and starving, when we wake up from our dream, we realize that, oh, it was only in the dream. My stomach is full and I don't need to eat anything. So we dismiss our dream. Then Mercy says, but all this is not today, that while you are in a dream, you can act as if the suffering you feel in it is not real. The hunger in the dream has to be appeased by dream food. The fellow beings you find hungry in the dream have to be provided with dream food. You can never mix the two states, the dream and the waking state. Alright? Similarly, till you attain the state of realization and thus wake out of this illusory phenomenal world, you must do social service by relieving suffering wherever you see it. But even so, you must do it without ahankara or ego, that is, without the sense of it is I who am doing it. Instead, you should feel I am the Lord's instrument, and in this way I am doing it. Similarly, you must not be conceited and think I am helping a man who is below me. He needs help, and I am in a position to give it. I am superior and he is inferior. We should not feel this way as well. You must have him as a means of worshipping the Lord in him. All such service, all such service is going to the self, not anyone else. You are not helping anybody else but only yourself. So he is saying, even when we are helping, our nature is to serve others in the external world. We must realize that the people who we are serving are nobody else but our own self. And in this way remain free from our ego, creating more karma and find liberation. Thank you so much for listening. And if you have any comments, question, you can comment below. Thank you so much. Bye.